years ago was the last time Arsenal battled Chelsea in the semi-final second leg of the Carabao Cup at the Emirates. 24th January 2018, Arsenal won that game 2-1, advancing 2-1 on aggregate after a 0-0 first leg at Stamford Bridge. Eden Hazard's opener set the night for Chelsea, and then Antonio Rudiger's own goal, followed by Granit Xhaka winner for Arsenal. A goal that broke blue hearts in a heartbeat and sent Arsenal into the final. One they eventually lost to a rampant City side, forging their fire under Pep Guardiola. And now, 8 years after, we set our gaze on this fixture, carrying the marks of that battle 8 years ago. Times and tides have changed. Arsenal and Chelsea have gone about their success in diverse ways, but tonight they clash again. They clash for a just cause, a place in the final and a chance to etch their names in the Carabao Cup folklore. And here we are under the velvet veil of a not London twilight, where the Emirates Stadium stands as a coliseum of modern myth. The stage is set for an epochal encounter. Arsenal versus Chelsea in the EFL Cup semi-final second leg. A pulsating London derby that thrums with the heartbeat of history and the thunder of ambition. Here in this hallowed arena, the Gunners of Arsenal, guardians of the red and white, wage their valiant crusade for glory, clinging to a precarious 3-2 aggregate lead like a climber on the precipice of Everest. Mikel Arteta's indomitable legion, perched atop the Premier League throne and dreaming of a mythical quadruple, fights not merely for passage to Wembley's sacred final on the 22nd of March, but for the redemption, seeking an EFL Cup crown, a trophy that will quench the thirst of a fan base starved of domestic cup triumphs amid their relentless pursuit of titles across four fronts. Cast your gaze upon the Azure Warriors of Chelsea, rising from the Stamford Bridge forge like a resurgent empire under the visionary bust of Liam Rochenau, a tactician whose meteoric ascent has transformed early season promise into a symphony of revival, blending youth's fire with veteran guile in a campaign that defies their doubters. Trailing but unbowed, the Blues crave consolidation, yearning to etch permanence into Rochenau's brilliant dawn. A sixth EFL Cup triumph that would not only banish the ghost of 3 consecutive final heartbreaks, but affirm their resurgence as contenders reborn, overturning deficits with a relentless surge of a tidal wave crashing upon Asian battlements. And so, from the electric flare of Garnacho's brace in the first leg to the midfield mastery of Fernandes and Caicedo, Chelsea's desire bonds incandescent, a quest to silence the Emirates chorus and propel themselves towards Wembley, where legends are not whispered but wrought in silver. In this grand amphitheatre of rivalry, where the Thames divide loyalties yet unites passion, the air crackles with the electricity of 214 meetings between these two sides. Arsenal's recent dominion of 9 unbeaten meetings clashing against Chelsea's storied semi-final comebacks. As the clock ticks towards kickoff and the distant embrace where fans across continents hold their breath, the narrative unfolds. Will Arteta's precision-engineered machine fortify their lead? Or will Liam Rochenau's bold renaissance script an upset for the ages? The floodlights blaze, the anthems swell, and destiny beckons. Tonight in the crucible of competition, heroes will emerge, and the echoes of this epic shall resonate through the annals of football folklore. And so, let the battle commence. For in the dance of dreams and daggers, only the valiant will prevail. I'm Anthony, the voice. You're on to 99.3 Nigeria Info, where Femi and the gang